So anyone else on the call? This is open floor at this time. I'd like to hear any comments.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You got the floor.
I definitely believe that needs to be done. Not to mention our government has devastated our communities, our neighborhoods. They're continuing on doing what they're doing. I have just begun to understand the plight of my family and my ancestors, and I just was wondering, how can we stop this? You know what I'm saying? Looking to change my identity to go somewhere else when that's all I know. We had a class the other day, and I asked individuals, you still charging us for stuff that our parents and our grandparents and our ancestors got into, didn't know no better. Now they teaching their children how to be maneuvered into today's slavery without telling them that we need not be a part of this. So to go back to the Dred Scott case, to go back to the 14th Amendment and unravel it, I believe that is the best solution. I believe that even if you have a difference of opinion on what it actually means, the gist of just getting to the point of how do you unravel it, along with the other many hundreds and thousands of laws that have been created to set us away from human rights as well as civil rights. I just wish that I was more in tune to understanding how to do this, because that would be my fight. All of my life I fought in my neighborhood. I was fighting a different way. I was fighting like they wanted me to fight, so I could wind up in jail and go to the penal institutions and be a part of the stock market where they trading my energy on the stock market. I'm learning today what's really going on. So I have not paid attention to these calls, but I am so glad the day that I chose to pick up this call, because this is a conversation, and I messed around and hit the button, and I got tied off for a minute, but then when I came back on, it said it was only 10 individuals on this call. This call needs about 2,000 or 3,000 people on it to get a good understanding of what we need to do. But I do understand that it's going to only be the few that make the difference. I'm just glad I had the opportunity to pay attention to you gentlemen and in this call. So thanks for letting me share as I yield.
Okay, and we're glad that you're here. And I think that you've been on one of our other calls, our Wayne County and Michigan calls on Monday, so I'm hoping that you once again become active there, because I'm in agreement that this call should have 1,000. We've got 1,000 limit on this particular forum, and we're not close to it, as you've mentioned. I think we've got about 12 now on this call. But also, it doesn't take as many as people believe.